And Brooklyn making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Memphis. And Thompson sends it back. Griffin finds Thompson. Here's Curry with the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by Memphis.
Now here's Levine. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Outside for Griffin. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Morant dishes to Kemp. Pass to Levine. Back to Kemp. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Some changes for Memphis. Williams, he's checked in for Chambers. And Irving subbed in for Tracy McGrady. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. We've got 1:18 left here in the second. Irving passes to Levine. Outside Williams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant, that's for 2. And again, Memphis no good. Brooklyn trailing. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Levine kicks to Morant. Griffin against Irving. And Griffin sends it back.
Griffin not known as a shot blocker, but he does give great effort on the defensive end, and you got to like that.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first. So both teams changing it up here. And it's tied up with that one.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's Morant missing. And here's Brooklyn. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Eaton the pass to Thompson. It's up a 3. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Morant against Curry. And it's Morant missing. Thompson outside. Here's Curry with the 3. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at Nate Robinson. He's really been playing well.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they've talked a lot about how to slow him down.
So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Jordan. Sean Kemp is out there with Mason. Then there's John Morant. And it's Levine at the two-guard spot.
Attacking with reckless abandon. Desmond Mason doesn't care what the defense is or how tight they're on him. He's going where he wants to.
He hits both from the stripe. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Isaac. Oh, good with the triple. Morant outside. Pass to Mason. Outside, Jordan. Kemp. Lock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Kemp's gone 2 of 3 from the field. And LeBron throws it down home.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Morant against Curry. Levine wide open. Good on the three-point shot.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Morant left side. Pass to Mason. And Thompson sends it back.
So disruptive. Thompson's defensive instincts are off the charts.
On the wing, Thompson. Here's Isaac. Nails the 16-footer. Isaac's got 5 now.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
And you can see the confidence Morant possesses. He's fine testing his luck with the quick pull-up, Jay.
We've got a timeout call by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Memphis trailing here. And here's Morant. 6 points for him. Bean passes to Kemp. And it's Kemp with the jam.
The athleticism and quickness of Kemp, using both as weapons in the pick and roll.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Curry passes to Isaac. Here's Thompson. Thompson hammers it down.
Such an instinctive player. Thompson sees the opportunity and cashes in.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Jordan outside. Here's Mason. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Mason's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Brooklyn with the ball. Isaac finds Curry for the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Isaac's got 10 points.
Boy, nice rhythm that time. See how Isaac let it fly right off the catch? That shows you confidence in the jumper.
Now here's Morant. Kemp with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Fast break. Here we go. It's Curry outside. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 7th assist in the game. Memphis trails by 6. Morant reaches to Mason. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Morant. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter. Isaac passes to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's James. Here he goes. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. The shot's good from Eaton.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Morant against Curry. From deep. Kept alive. Stolen by Thompson. This one for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Robert Williams, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Chambers comes in for Sean Kemp. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Levine. And Nate Robinson is subbed in for Morant. Rose passes to Lopez. Now Griffin. LeBron outside. On the wing, Bird. Latrey. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Rose has got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Derrick Rose is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bird in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Shot's good from Bird.
At the arc, Bird can be just devastating, especially when he gets into a nice rhythm.
Levine looking around. Fires the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Memphis trails by 13. McGrady with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. And here's Brooklyn. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Bird misses. Bird's gone 2 for 5 tonight. McGrady outside. Over Rose. And another miss by Memphis. McGrady's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. 3-pointer, Bird hits the 3-point bomb. Bird's got 6 in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his 1st foul. Jordan's checked in for Williams.
Substitution on the court.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Levine kicks to McGrady. To stop the run. And the basket by Chambers.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Thompson finds Griffin. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Persistence pays. Love seeing Isaac stay with the play like that, using his height and the high release on those nice finishes.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. LeBron's checked in for Griffin. And it's Stephen Curry in for Derrick Rose. Memphis also making some changes. Mason, he checked in for McGrady. And it's John Morant in for Robinson. Here's Chambers. He can't get that one. Isaac with some nice D. Brooklyn leading by 17. James outside. Back to Isaac. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Curry dishes to James. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Shawn Kemp, he's checked in for Memphis. Memphis trails by 17. We get a chance now to check up on Shawn Kemp's status. What's the news there, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I got some news from Memphis's head athletic trainer. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. And as you can see, he's already back on the court. How about that, Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
On deep, James drills the three-pointer. And Brooklyn leads by 18. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Isaac outside. 1:22 left here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson for the triple. They get it back. Here's Heaton. Pass to Curry. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Griffin. And the three ball is good.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Here's Irving. Rebound by Brook Lopez. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. McHale's checked in for Brooklyn. Williamson is checked in for Memphis. 43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's McGrady. Puts up a deep three. And McHale pulls it down. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Away team. Substitution for the away team. Number 14, Robert Peck.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Boom! He jams it straight down. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Here are the five for the Raptors. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Williamson. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then there's Carter. And it's Rose in at the point. And for Brooklyn, James is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Drexler. And it's Eaton in at the five. A wide open look for Drexler. And you know, Greg, we might see some bench rims tonight, right? With the duo of Zion Williamson and Vince Carter on the floor at the same time. I mean, buckle up.
I mean, arguably the two premier dunkers of their generation with incredible aerial skills. Fans are hoping these two start trying to one-up each other with some finishes. It'd be like getting to watch a mini dunk contest.
So it's Toronto now. And the wide open shot from Rose. Eaton grabs the miss. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Brooklyn. It's a three-point game. Buries it from three-point range. Drexler's got a couple of threes now in the first for Brooklyn.
And James has always loved sharing the rock as well as making his teammates better.
Pass to O'Neal. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here is Carter. Rebounded by Isaac. And here's Brooklyn. The three from LeBron. The basket good off the assist from Drexler.
And you know James isn't thinking twice about that shot. He knows he has the green light.
Shaq with a screen on Drexler. The three. And that one's good. McGrady.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Drexler, and finished off by Drexler.
Just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leaping ability, the creativity, once in air, that's elite level stuff.
Here's Rose. Pass to Shaq. Tries it from 9. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now, here's Drexler. He's got 10. To the paint. Kicks it out to James. Goes up with it again. Tries it again. And it's Drexler that time on the assist by James. Drexler's got 12 in the game.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Revens check in for Isaac. And it's Bird in for Drexler. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. For LeBron. And Toronto also making a switch. Richardson, he's checked in for Tracy McGrady.
All right, that was your dance team. Make some noise.
And Toronto has possession, trailing by 10. Toronto working the ball around now. Richardson gets a wide open look. Here's Shaq, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Curry kicks to Bird. They get the rebound. Three-pointer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
From deep, Richardson. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On its way from Curry for 2. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Richardson for 3. To halt the run, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for Toronto. Offensive rebound. Here's Bird. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Toronto calls timeout. Chamberlain's checked in for Toronto. Toppin comes in for Williamson.
Substitution for the away team, Wilt Chamberlain.
Toronto trails by 17. Richardson outside. Chamberlain with a screen on Curry. Richardson for 3. Bird pulls it in. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Oh, man. Griffin is a monster around the rim.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. McGrady outside. Five on the clock. Can they get it? And the Raptors miss again. And a deep 3 from Curry. Clyde Drexler has been the guy making things happen for Brooklyn. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And I also have to call out how they've outworked their opponent. Doing a great job of crashing the offensive glass and just creating those second chance points.
Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Clyde Drexler's doing. David.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Brooklyn. He informed me that the knee was bent slightly backwards and is indeed hyperextended, but that there does not appear to be any structural damage.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Hoffman is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Richardson, and it's Archibald, and at the one spot.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Toppin with the steal. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Rebound, Brooklyn. James, left side. to the middle. Here's Lopez. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Floats it up for James. And stolen by Chamberlain. Pushing it up. Kicks it out to Richardson. No good on the 3.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Goes back up. Lopez passes to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Always a smart move to put Griffin in the pick and roll as the screener. He is tough to stop.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Really left alone that time. Toppin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And stolen by Chamberlain. Richardson outside. And there's Toppin on the assist by Richardson. Toppin's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, good find by Richardson and a smart pass. He doesn't second-guess his instinct to move the ball.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Griffin. Drexler comes in for Rose. And Curry subbed in for Devin Booker. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. It's going to send LeBron James to the line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now here's Rose. Hasn't made one yet. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Brooklyn leading by 21. Isaac kicks to LeBron. Lays it up and banks it in.
A nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Here's Rose. Toppin sets a screen for Rose. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's LeBron. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. McGrady kicks to Rose. Tapping a screen on Curry. Rose, no good. Isaac against Williamson. Isaac passes to Curry. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Carter. McGrady outside. Off target from outside.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Knocked away. Isaac with the steal. LeBron outside. Outside for Curry. Pass to Isaac. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it. O'Neal with the steal. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Here's McGrady.
Into the lineup for your home team, number 15.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Isaac a screen on Carter. Here's LeBron. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Raptors. 19-point game. And here's Rose. just 4 to shoot. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so a pretty lopsided game to the first half. Brooklyn leads by 19. And we'll be back right after this.
17.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
We've got Isaac. Drexler is out there with Curry. Then it's James. And it's Eaton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Zion's physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Well, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Raptors call time here. Derrick Rose is checked in for Brooklyn. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Carter outside. Good on the triple. Carter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, easy call.
For Brooklyn, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And James drills them both. And the Raptors with the ball. It's stolen by Rose. Takes it inside, and Rose throws it down hard.
And defensively, you've got to play Rose for the drive. You let him get to the rim, and he'll throw it down on your head.
Rose up on top, guarded by Curry. Rose kicks to McGrady. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Carter inside the three-point line, and another basket for Toronto.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Here's James. And the shot falls short this time. Toronto trails by 20. Williamson dishes to Rose. Pass to McGrady. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. So it's Brooklyn now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. It's going to send LeBron James to the line. Vince Carter picks one up. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here is Williamson. Pass to Rose. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Drexler in for Derrick Rose. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to LeBron. Nice Nice follow-through on the fadeaway. LeBron's got 22 points.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Drexler passes to Griffin. LeBron kicks to Griffin. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Griffin.
Well, anyone looking for highlights, because you just found one. How about the creativity there in the air?
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Carter. Now here is McGrady. And good that time. McGrady's got 8 points. 1:30 left in the third. Griffin passes to LeBron. Griffin a screen on Carter. Oh, Griffin in position. And stolen by Williamson. And McGrady with a clear path to the hoop. And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Brooklyn leading by 20. James outside. They set the pick. And there's the drive. Carter pulls it in. And it's the Raptors' ball. Tries it from 19. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Snappy play by Carter. The moment he's got an angle, he likes to pull it.
Here's James. Toronto grabs the miss. Williamson, the pass to Archibald. McGrady with the ball. Hands it from downtown. He's got 11.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now, here is McGrady after LeBron James's miss. A shot by McGrady, no good. Griffin kicks to LeBron. Griffin a screen on Williamson. Stolen by Carter. And so it's Brooklyn, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Rose with the ball for Brooklyn. The lead is 15, setting the floor for the Raptors. Webb out there with Rose. Then there's Williamson. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Richardson in its small forward. And it's Chamberlain. And that time on the assist by Spud Webb.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Anthony's checked in for Brooklyn. Nailed from three-point land.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Basket is good. The assist from Webb. Richardson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Anthony finds Bird. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
And the foul on Rose. That'll be his second foul of the game. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Rose. Fires the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one. Feeds away. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And Melo's jumper is pure. You feel like it's going in every time he gets a clean look at the rim.
The Raptors call timeout. Toronto trails by 20. Williamson kicks to Webb. Back to Williamson. And the Raptors miss again. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Got a piece of it. Oh, we're going to see an ejection here, guys. Oh, boy, that's his second flagrant one foul of the game. And that's going to do it.
I can't believe he wouldn't exercise more control. I mean, knowing he already had one flagrant foul, you can't be that reckless when you're on thin ice like he was.
Greg, after his first flagrant, you knew the officials were going to have their eyes on him the rest of the way, and now he'll be making the lonely walk, the walk of shame, back to the locker room. And Toronto making a change here. Shaq is checked in for Chamberlain. Toppin comes in for Zion Williamson. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Richardson. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Webb. Now here's Bird. And here's Anthony from the arc. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter. Toronto with the ball. McGrady with the ball. Shot to stop the run. And again, Toronto no luck.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Shaq down low. Lopez is there, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Bird can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And again, no good by Toronto. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
And he drives in, and it's Anthony with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
And here's Bird for three. Toppin pulls it in. Carter outside. Pass to Shaq. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Brook Lopez.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Griffin's checked in for Isaac. McHale comes in for Anthony. And it's Devin Booker in for Rose.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Now here's Booker after Shaquille O'Neal's miss. Outside Rose. Pass to McGrady. There's the triple. And the Raptors miss again. Rose has gone 1 of 5 from deep. Lopez against O'Neal. Bird way outside. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Toppin dishes to Rose. Rebound, Brooklyn. 30 seconds left in the game. Here's Griffin. Good, and it's Bird picking up the assist.
And don't expect Griffin to get stopped by some contact. He's always ready for the physicality.
Rose looking around, driving inside. Here's McGrady. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And Brooklyn has possession.
And it's a great finish! Oh, my.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now Joppin. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance.